the stars, I am relieved. I feel like I have a whole new life ahead of me. All thanks to you, you glorious Tenno. That's what I would have said if you'd actually taken care of all those blood-hungry acolytes. But no, I can't say that because the last acolyte, the worst one of the bunch, is on his way right now. He's after the one thing I love more than profit. My precious life. Finish what you've started, Tenno. I'll even sweeten the deal if moral obligation isn't enough incentive.
He is never happy, is he? Hello and welcome back everyone. This is Drennon with an update on the Shadow Depth operation, because now we went into phase number 3. The last Acolyte Malice just was defeated and now we are up for the final challenger. And I'm really curious who that might be. As you can see on the navigation console, we have 2 reward tiers here. One is to rescue Arlet V, which will give us a Vulkar Wraith. And then we have the endurance run. For 15 waves you get the Lacera skin, and for the added wave within the clan you get different trophies to put into your dojo. So let's have a look what this last Acolyte is all about, shall we? I am still armed with my Destrazer, my Soma Prime and my Recta Ballistica, and as well as my Ash Prime, so I feel fairly well prepared for that. Again, here you can see all Acolytes are defeated. It is a defense mission, in which case, of course, I will change, because I'm not gonna do an infested defense with Ash Prime. Okay, I switched gear to Frost Prime, because the mission is a defense mission, which I do not want to do with Ash Prime, especially not when I'm up against the Corpus, which is why I now will go with Frost, since his globe will save my rear in this mission that I'm sure about. The mission is a level 30 to 40 Corpus defense, and I'm sure we will also encounter the last Acolyte there, so let's see what he can do. And off we go into the mission on Europa. And it's actually Arlet himself. I could have figured that one out. Do you have a weapon? Of course not, why would you? Scared? So am I. Let's do this. Oh, it's Shadow. Crap. Where are you? Jesus. Okay, I kind of figured that would be the case, that we have lots of... or I had a feeling that would be the case, so Frost was not the best choice. That sucks. I should have gone with Ash. Okay, so we have shadows of all Acolytes coming at us, which is not ideal. We also have shadows of a couple of Corpus coming. And if Arlet would not run around as much as he does, the whole thing would be much easier. Where are you? Mania, you're annoying. You are really, really annoying. Here, have fun with some code. There's another torment? Okay, there's multiple shadows of the Acolytes, which is not too much of a surprise, really. I'll let you running into corners that are not safe. And I thought you'd be smart. Hi, Mania. Bye, Mania.
We serve the shadow, the stalker, the truth.
Well, you do that, I don't. And I have my reason to not do that. Thank you. Arlet, if you would please stop running around like an idiot. So after I managed to fail this one twice with different configurations, once with Frost and once with Ash Prime, I will now do it with some help, because this mission on your own is actually not that easy. This just as a little hint for all of you out there. Ivara's cloaking arrow will simply be better than my smoke bomb. At least my brother was smart enough to actually mark him so that we can see him, while I was not smart enough to do that.
Oh, these shadows. Those acolytes don't have the guts to come fight me themselves.
Okay. I kind of figured that would be the case. Hi, Misery! Hi! How are you? Can see me, eh? It's a bit sucky, ain't it? Okay, he does something. What does he... Oh my god, okay. He summons a lot of things. Great.
My death was not in the contract.
Also, he's using hate. Why are you using the Stalker weapons? No, he's not. Never mind, that's what it was. Go away. There we go. That's what you get. So, what do you get from all this? As you can see, 2 mods, which is not too shabby, and we finally did it. So, do not take this mission too lightly, but if you do it with randoms, it's probably gonna be fine. A bit of tactics is required there, obviously. So let's also have a quick look at our reward.
Maybe next time the Stalker will think twice before messing with Aled V. Okay, I'll admit it. You got me out of a sticky situation back there, so let's just call it even, shall we? Well, I guess I should give you some sort of reward or something. Just don't tell anyone. Even though I'm in no way obliged to do so. Take this. Just don't point it at me. Got it?
Well, if I point it at you, will heavily depend on what you do in the future, Arlet. Okay, let's have a quick look at our reward. This would be the normal Vulkar, and let's compare the Vulkar Wraith to it. As you can see, a bigger magazine. The damage is actually about the same, but it is very big on impact damage. So overall I would say it is definitely a better weapon because you can boost the impact damage more, so it's good against shields. Bigger magazine as well. Also the skin, as with all the Wraith weapons, looks fairly cool. So this is what you get for saving Arlet V's skin. Also, I will equip it now to use it in the next mission. Thank you. This is also the end of Operation Shadow Depth. So the next part, the endurance run, I'd assume is the same thing, just in longer. Which means, well, hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes of acolytes that you have to defeat, but you can also get all the acolyte mods there again. So if you're missing any of those, the endurance runs is definitely what you want to do. Also, as you can see, there is still 3 days and 8 hours at the time I record this video left. By the time this video is up, this will still be at least 3 days that are left for the event. So you could still jump in and at least do the last phase if you have not done the previous ones, and you can still get all the mods from it as well as the weapon. A quick info on the endurance run for Operation Shadow Depth. Yes, as I assumed, you have to do the same things that you had to do in the mission itself. You have to defend Arlet from incoming waves of Shadow, Corpus and Acolytes. And what changes though is that every 5 waves, I'd assume, as you can see, I have done one run with 5 waves this far. At wave 5, Misery was joining the combat again. And he can actually be fairly annoying, because aside from just summoning a couple Shadow Infested, he can also summon the Shadow Acolytes again. So that's just something to keep in mind, and what's also important is, during the mission you will only have 50 energy, so have fun with that. Don't count on your ultimates too much in this mission, because this can only go terribly, terribly, terribly wrong. This just is a little bit of extra information on the endurance run, and I hope that you will have fun with that and get all the waves that you need for the rewards that you want for your clan as well. Good luck! Also worth noting is the Vulkar Wraith. I mentioned that in in another video. I'm actually not sure in which one I mentioned that, but since it's an event weapon, it comes with a pre-installed Orokin catalyst and a weapon slot, so that's something to consider as well. You do not need to fear that you cannot get the weapon because you do not have a free weapon slot. So this was the Operation Shadow Depth. This was me, Drennon, with some information on it. I hope it was helpful for you, and maybe we meet each other out in the battlefield fighting Corpus Grinier and Infested, as well as maybe the Orokin and the Sentient. I hope that you will have a good day, and I wish you good luck with getting all the mods that you are still missing. Bye!